When we think about times of crisis and adversity, it often feels like facing an endless storm. Just like Noah, who lived in a time of great turmoil, we are sometimes called to face situations that seem impossible to overcome. The story of Noah and the flood is a powerful example of resilience and determination, showing that even in the most challenging circumstances, a path to safety and renewal can be found. Noah received a divine mission to build an ark to save his family and a selection of animals from the impending flood. Imagine the scene: a righteous man amidst a corrupt society, tasked with constructing a huge boat, following specific instructions, and defying the disbelief of those around him. This mission was a true test of faith and perseverance. Noah had to believe in what seemed impossible, staying firm despite criticism and mockery. The construction of the ark was not just a physical task, it also represented a mental and spiritual preparation for the trials ahead. Each hammer stroke on the wood was a step towards salvation, an act of obedience and faith. The ark, with its immense size and sturdy structure, symbolized a fortress of safety amid chaos. Noah didn't let widespread disbelief deter him. Instead, he used his faith as a shield against negativity. Like Noah, many people face challenges in their lives that seem insurmountable. Whether in the form of financial difficulties, health problems, or personal crises, the need for resilience is universal. Noah's story teaches us that preparation and determination are essential to overcoming adversity. We must build our own arks of strength and courage, preparing for life's inevitable storms. As we move forward, this ancient narrative prompts us to reflect on how we can face our own crises with the same courage and determination as Noah. It reminds us that despite difficulties, there is always a chance for rebirth and renewal, as long as we remain firm and prepared to face the storms that come our way. Building the ark was an act of faith and perseverance. Following divine command, Noah began constructing a colossal vessel without ever having seen such a devastating rain as promised. This project was more than a simple task, it was a journey of spiritual and emotional preparation, requiring not only skill but also unwavering trust in God's plan. Day after day, Noah and his family diligently worked on building the ark. They dedicated themselves fully, facing curious glances and scornful comments from neighbors. Imagine the scene: people from the village watching, perhaps even ridiculing, the massive wooden structure taking shape. However, Noah remained serene and focused, knowing he was doing what was necessary to save his family. The ark wasn't just a boat, it was a symbol of protection, a refuge against the impending destruction. Noah's faith was the foundation of this endeavor. At no point did he doubt the instructions he received or God's promises. This trust was crucial to overcoming the difficulties and obstacles that arose. In our lives, faith often works similarly, as an anchor keeping us steady amid storms. It's the belief in something greater, in a purpose or a better future, that gives us the strength to continue when everything seems lost. Besides faith, preparation was essential. Noah not only followed the exact measurements for building the ark but also made provisions to sustain everyone on board during the period of isolation. This meticulous planning is a vital lesson for all of us. In times of crisis, preparation can be the difference between survival and failure. Planning ahead, having an action plan, and being ready for the unexpected are vital steps to face challenges. In modern times, this story reflects situations like preparing for natural disasters, economic crises, or even personal challenges. Having an emergency fund, developing useful skills, or simply cultivating a resilient mindset are ways to build our own arks. Like Noah, we can prepare for the unexpected, trusting that with faith and preparation, we can weather any storm life throws our way. With the ark finally built, the moment of the flood approached. As the first drops began to fall from the sky, Noah and his family entered the ark, accompanied by the animals carefully selected and prepared. This act marked the beginning of a period of isolation and uncertainty, where Noah's faith and resilience would again be tested. The doors of the ark closed, and torrential rain began, covering everything around. It was the beginning of a new reality. Inside the ark, the world became a place of safety, but also introspection and challenges. Isolated from the outside world, Noah and his family faced the constant sound of rain, the rocking of the waters, and the uncertainty of not knowing when or how it would all end. This period of confinement was a real test of patience and emotional endurance. The feeling of being completely cut off from the world, with no clear view of the future, can be overwhelming. This situation is comparable to the challenges many face during crises, where isolation and uncertainty become palpable realities. During the pandemic, for example, millions experienced social isolation and anxiety about the future. Noah and his family, confined in the ark, had to find ways to cope with boredom, fear, and monotony. They needed to keep their minds occupied and their hope alive, even as the world around them seemed to fall apart. Noah's resilience was crucial during this period. He not only kept calm and order within the ark but also ensured that all resources were used wisely. In times of adversity, the ability to manage limited resources and maintain organization is essential. This applies to both physical survival situations and emotional and psychological challenges. Moreover, Noah's continued faith served as a beacon of hope. He firmly believed in the promise that after the flood, there would be a new opportunity to start over. This kind of positive, future-focused thinking is a key aspect of resilience. Noah knew that even in the stormiest waters, there was a greater purpose and plan. This vision helped him stay calm and strengthen those around him. As the flood progressed, the days inside the ark turned into weeks and months. The scene was desolate, with water covering the land and the silence of the outside world contrasting with the internal movement of the ark. During this long period, overcoming became a daily necessity for Noah, his family, and the animals. Their resilience was tested to the limit as they faced the uncertainty of not knowing when or if the flood would end. Noah, as the leader and patriarch, had to remain strong, not only for himself but for all those under his care. He needed to manage supplies wisely, ensuring everyone had what they needed to survive. This care and organization exemplify the importance of calm and compassionate leadership during crises. Noah did not let fear or despair overtake him. Instead, he focused on maintaining as harmonious an environment as possible, despite the adversities. Hope also played a crucial role during this time. Noah firmly believed in the promises made to him by God, that the flood would not last forever and that new life would emerge after the waters receded. This optimism, even in dark moments, is a valuable lesson for all of us. In difficult situations, hope can be a powerful force that drives us to keep fighting. It's this spark of positivity that helps us find solutions, even when everything seems lost. Inside the ark, daily life continued, and Noah's family had to find ways to cope with confinement. This aspect of the story reminds us of the importance of maintaining a routine and finding small moments of joy, even amidst difficulties. Whether through simple activities like caring for the animals or talking among themselves, these moments helped preserve sanity and morale. Noah and his family's resilience during the flood is a testament to the strength of the human spirit. They not only survived the disaster but also kept their faith and hope intact. This ability to remain positive and proactive, even in the most challenging situations, is an essential quality we can all cultivate. Noah's story teaches us that with faith, organization, and hope, we can overcome any challenge, no matter how daunting it may seem. After 40 days and 40 nights of relentless rain, the flood finally began to subside. The waters gradually receded, and the ark found itself resting on Mount Ararat. This moment marked the beginning of a new chapter in the lives of Noah and his family. The wait was over, and they were now preparing to start anew in a renewed land. This new beginning symbolizes the power of rebirth after destruction and the promise of a fresh start. Noah, by releasing a raven and then a dove to check the external situation, demonstrated patience and prudence. The dove returned with an olive leaf, indicating that the waters had receded and that the land was beginning to re-emerge. This simple gesture became a symbol of hope and renewal, proof that life continued and that new opportunities arose. The olive leaf represented peace and the promise of a new beginning, reminding everyone that after storms, calm and reconstruction are possible. The departure from the ark was a moment of liberation and renewal. After months of confinement, Noah, his family, and the animals finally set foot on solid ground, ready to restart their lives. The world around them had changed drastically, but the opportunity to rebuild lay before them. This moment is a powerful metaphor for life. Even after the most challenging periods, there is always a chance to start over, to rise from the ashes with new perspectives and energy. Noah expressed his gratitude by building an altar and offering sacrifices, an act of worship and thanksgiving. This gesture of devotion acknowledged the blessings received and the divine protection during the flood. God's covenant with Noah, symbolized by the rainbow, established a promise that a flood would never again destroy the earth. The rainbow, with its vibrant colors, became a sign of hope in a new covenant between the divine and humanity. This rebirth was not just physical but also spiritual. The experience of the flood and the time spent in the ark strengthened Noah and his family's faith, teaching them valuable lessons about trust, patience, and resilience. This new phase of their lives was an opportunity to build a new society, based on higher principles and a deep respect for creation. Like Noah, we all face moments of adversity that offer us the chance to learn, grow, and renew our lives. The story of Noah and the flood transcends its historical context and connects deeply with universal human experiences. In modern times, the lessons of resilience, faith, and renewal found in this narrative can be applied in many ways. The contemporary world is full of storms, whether personal, social, or global, and how we respond to these adversities defines our path. Noah's resilience in facing an apparently impossible challenge teaches us the importance of maintaining faith and determination, even when everything seems to be falling apart. This story can inspire those going through financial difficulties, health crises, or emotional challenges. In times like these, it is essential to remember that, like Noah, we have the capacity to build our own ark, that is, a solid foundation of support and security, whether through financial planning, emotional support, or spiritual preparation. Noah's leadership is also a powerful example of how to guide calmly and compassionately during crises. In our lives, we may find ourselves in leadership positions, whether in the family, at work, or in the community. In these moments, the ability to stay calm, make rational decisions, and care for those who depend on us is crucial. Just as Noah cared for his family and the animals in the ark, we must be ready to support and guide others, offering a stabilizing presence in uncertain times. Additionally, the theme of rebirth and renewal is highly relevant. After any great adversity, there is always an opportunity to start over and create something new. This can manifest as a new career, a new relationship, or simply a new outlook on life. Noah's story encourages us to see each challenge as an opportunity for growth and transformation, reminding us that even in the worst circumstances, there is always a way to the light. Finally, the importance of maintaining hope, symbolized by the rainbow in Noah's story, is an eternal message. In moments of despair, hope sustains us, helping us see beyond immediate difficulties toward a better future. Whether through small daily actions or major life changes, keeping hope alive is essential to overcoming any storm. Reflecting on the story of Noah and the flood, we see a journey of faith, resilience, and renewal. This narrative is not just an ancient tale but a powerful lesson on how to face life's storms with courage and determination. Just as Noah built an ark to protect his family and the animals, we all have the ability to create support structures in our lives that help us face challenges and prepare for the future. Now, it's time for you to apply these lessons in your own life. What are the storms you're facing? How can you build your own ark of resilience and hope? Think about the areas where you can strengthen your faith, preparation, and leadership. Maybe it's time to reevaluate your priorities, seek new opportunities, or simply renew your commitment to your values and goals. And, of course, don't forget to keep learning and getting inspired. If you enjoyed this content and want to learn more about developing resilience and thriving even in difficult times, subscribe to the Divine Prosperity channel, leave your like, and activate notifications so you don't miss any new videos. We are here to support you on your journey of personal and spiritual growth. Share this video with someone you think also needs to hear this message. Together, we can build a stronger and more resilient community. And you, have you thought about how you can apply these lessons in your life? What challenges are you facing, and how can you overcome them with faith and determination? Leave your comment below and share your experiences. We want to know how you're navigating life's storms and how we can help you achieve a life of prosperity and renewal.